Hey guys, let's talk about last night's episode of The Originals. You guys, I am loving this show, like way more than I thought I was. I just wasn't sure if I was gonna love this show, but I'm quickly changing my mind. Like, this show is getting better and better, and I'm kind of loving it right now. Last night was really all about Klaus kind of concocting this plan to get Elijah back. And he really just goes about sowing the seeds of dissent amongst Marcel and his people. His number one target is Marcel's right-hand man. His name is Thierry, and it just so happens that Thierry, the vampire, is in love with a witch. So Klaus ends up using that to his advantage. As part of his plan, Klaus actually devervains one of the vampires so that he can compel him. He uses that vampire to kind of cause some turmoil with Thierry and his witch girlfriend Katie, and before you know it, Katie's gone off the deep end. The goal is to get Katie to do magic, so that at the same time, they can have Sophie do a locator spell to find Elijah, so Katie's magic would be kind of cloaking that. In the end, Katie's dead, Thierry's locked up in some place called the Garden, which was kind of scary, and Team Michelson does not manage to get the locator spell done in time. It doesn't matter though, because Elijah's plan really works. I mean, his whole goal was to kind of gain Marcel's trust, and he does that through his manipulation, and so Marcel agrees to give him back Elijah. The problem, which I thought was really interesting, was Davina the teenage witch, right? This girl is the one who's really in charge. So Marcel shows up to get Elijah, and Davina pretty much tells him no. Like, I'm gonna figure out how to kill the originals. They're not good. You can't have him back. And you get that Marcel is kind of shocked, right? This was the point when I realized how much Marcel and Klaus really are alike. I think both of them like to think they're in control, and Marcel thought he was in control of Davina, and she was kind of like his to use as he pleased. But when it came down to it, Davina showed him, like, I'm only gonna do what I want to do. I don't want to do this, and you're not powerful enough to make me. We also found out in this episode that Haley is having a girl, and that moment when she tells Klaus was kind of sweet, and he has his back turned to her because he's leaving the room, and you just see this smile on his face, and it was just so sweet, which is something I'm not used to expecting from Klaus. The other interesting part of this episode was Cammy the bartender. This woman, I hope she's got some supernatural something somewhere, because I'm afraid for her. Basically, Rebecca uses her to distract Marcel while they're kind of concocting their plan. He's having this like masquerade ball, and so Rebecca invites Cammy, and Cammy shows up, but Cammy kind of gets to see the real Marcel. You know, she gets to see him being angry, and she realizes that's kind of like a red flag, and she should probably get out while she can. But they really need her, you know, like Klaus needs her to distract Marcel, and so in the end, he compels her to kind of forget what she saw. I thought it was interesting though, because you kind of saw this connection between the two of them, between Klaus and Cammy, and so you've got all kinds of love triangles all over the place. So you got Marcel and Cammy and Klaus, and then you have Marcel and Cammy and Rebecca, and then of course you have Klaus and Cammy and Caroline. So it's just a big ball of mess, people. Yeah, like I said, you guys, I am loving this show. This episode was fantastic, and I can't wait to see what's coming. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember that I do TVD and original reviews every single week, so don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.